Hi guys, this is the TVS Apache RTR 164V, and I have to say that it looks really nice with racing theme everywhere. First, let's check the design of the bike and its features. In the front, as you can see, there is a 90 mm tire, and on moving forward, if you check the headlamp, the design looks really aggressive. The headlamp, it's not LED, but you get snake fang style LED strips on the top left and right. And you don't have any windshield in the RTR 160. Still, the front design looks really nice. And for the headlight visibility at night, it's not the best, but still you have good visibility. You can see sufficient distance even in pitch dark condition. But it would have been better if TVS has opted for a LED headlamp. If we move to the speedometer, it's a fully digital meter and it shows a good amount of stuff. You get a 3-2-1 go race on welcome screen, and it shows things like RPM, speed, trip, distance, fuel, time, and in addition, there is a lap timer and a 0 to 60 timer. And for the backlight, it's amber colored, but I wish it was white. Still, it looks good. The handlebar of the bike has a black finish and it looks sporty. There is also sufficient switches available. On the left, there is a dim bar bright switch along with the indicator toggle, horn, and also the pass light. And on the right, you have the cell start button as well as the engine kill switch. And the only thing that is missing here is the hazard switch. The tank of the new RTR 160 is a great attraction. It looks sporty and muscular. And the color theme is a dual tone finish. There is nice curving for your leg, and the overall tank design is to provide good handling at any speed. The tank cowl also has an aggressive look. You can also see a 160 racing logo on the upper portion of the tank. Overall, I really like the design of the fuel tank, but the fuel tank capacity is just 12 liters. It would have been better if it was 13 or maybe 14 liters. And now, if we move to the seat, I have a mixed feeling with the seat. On the look basis, the seat also has the racing style DNA and the cushioning is also sufficient. But the comfort was not the best. Now, don't get me wrong. For a short commute, it's perfectly fine. But if you ride continuously for 40 plus kilometers, you might experience some strain. So it's better to take a short break while you go for long rides in the RTR 160. And for the pillion, the new RTR 160 seat comfort is better. The pillion has sufficient space and will feel comfortable. In the rear, the tire dimension is 110 mm. And the stock tire gripping is good for a bike in this segment. The rear design is sporty and aggressive, and if you check the rear tail lamp, it is compact and it looks neat. The pillion grab rail is a single type and it blends well with the rear of the bike. It is also comfortable to hold for the pillion. The exhaust is the next thing that keeps the racing looks alive. It's made of stainless steel and it is a double barrel exhaust. The exhaust note is unique, and if you want to take a listen to the exhaust note, here you go. For the suspension, you get a telescopic fork suspension in the front and a monoshock suspension in the rear. And the suspension provides good ride quality even if you ride through potholes. One of the unique things for the RTR 160 is that you get an engine cowl which cannot be seen in a 160cc bike in this segment. And the engine cowl also has good ground clearance, and if by any chance if you are to ride through extreme conditions, this will provide protection for the engine. The RTR 160 also has a matte black alloy wheel with TVS Racing branded tire strip, and for the brakes you get roto pedal disc brakes. It varies based on the model you choose. The model I have here has a 270mm pedal disc in the front and a 130mm drum in the rear. Now, let's check the most important part, which is the engine specification and also the overall ride quality. The engine that powers the RTR 164V is the 159.7cc 4-stroke oil-cooled single-cylinder engine. The maximum power that it produces is 16.8 PS at 8000 rpm and 14.8 Nm torque at 6500 rpm. The bike also has a 5-speed gearbox system. Now the engine performance is really good. For a 160cc bike, you get a lot of aggression, and the bike can gain speed abruptly, and the ride control is also good. You won't notice any vibration from any parts of the bike, and the engine, it doesn't get much warm even after long commutes, and it's all because of TVS's patented oil-cooled combustion chamber. Among the 160cc bikes, Apache RTR 164V is one of the best if you want raw power. For the other dimensions, the curb weight is 143 kg for the drum brake variant, and the ground clearance of the bike is 180 mm, which is sufficient. And for the color options, you have 3 options available. The claimed mileage of the RTR 164V is 60 km per liter, but it will vary based on the way you ride. And for the pricing, it ranges from approximate ex-showroom values of 81,000 for the base variant and up to 91,000 for the high-end variant. Now these are approximate values and they are the ex-showroom prices. So to conclude, the new Apache RTR 164V is a really good bike in terms of looks and power. But in terms of ride quality and comfort, it's not the best, and you have better options available in the 160cc segment itself. So that's up for this video, guys. And if you like the video, please do hit the like button and please don't forget to subscribe. See you again in the next video. Till then, bye.